Blox Fruits could have done this update. So what am I talking about? Let's actually get into that in today's video. So if you guys forgot or didn't see my last video yet, my last video was about, Blox Fruits doing what they usually do every single year, which is abandon the game for months without communicating to their player base, and then, release a sneak after 5 months, maybe around March or June, and then after that, continuously ghost us again and then only release the update around the last few months of the year. Now, we all know that already. We all know that Blox Fruits does that. But occasionally, maybe not occasionally, but maybe frequently, I'll be doing videos where I talk about how Blox Fruits could have done things. Now, recently, it was the Lunar New Year, and I think a lot of you guys actually know this. So recently, it was the Lunar New Year, and what could they have done actually to release an update for the Lunar New Year, and also talk about how long it would generally take for a development team that is as big as Blox Fruits. That's what we're gonna talk about as well. Okay, so obviously what they could have done for, the lunar stuff is honestly change the way the map looks. Now, honestly, if you're gonna tell me that changing the way the map looks and maybe adding a few lunar stuff is gonna take you more than a single week, you do not know anything about game development, because I literally see people make maps for tower defense games that look insanely good, like something like this, within less than a month. And they are far smaller than Blox Fruits, and Blox Fruits can 100% create a very awesome looking map like in less than 1 week, maybe even. And what we're asking for a lunar event or update isn't even really a big rework of all the islands, but maybe just hanging a few banners or a few lunar related items would actually be kind of cool, in my opinion, for the lunar stuff, and would have genuinely added a lot to the feel of Blox Fruits to kind of celebrate the lunar event. This is one of the number one things that they could do, and they could do this for all 3 maps. And again, if you think this takes a while, take a look at some of the maps that can be seen in tower defense games, and before you tell me that, oh, that's a tower defense game, all these tower defense game maps can be explored. You can literally go to every nook and cranny in most of these maps, and most of these were made by smaller development teams within a smaller time frame because they update every 2 weeks. So if you're gonna tell me that it's not possible, these tower defense games do it with less time, less money, and less resources. So it's possible, it's just they need to actually put their mind into it, okay? So if you tell me, or if anybody out there comments that it's not possible, it's possible, okay? It's just they don't really want to do it. But they could have done that, in my opinion, and I think they should have done that. And the next big thing is maybe something similar to the 10 billion visit event or 10 billion event that they did a while back. Alright, so right here, they have the 10 billion visit event that they did several years ago, like 2 years ago. And this was basically to celebrate them reaching 10 billion visits. And the reason why this is pretty cool is because I feel like they could have done something like this for the lunar event. Like, they genuinely could have added an event like this, and this scripting, literally even I could script this. So before you tell me that this is, oh, it's so hard, I could script this, okay? It would take me like a long time, but I have zero knowledge in scripting. But if I just use, the Google and look for scripts, I could have scripted something as simple as what they did here. Like, it literally is super easy to do this, and I could do it. Or if I can't do it, I literally can find like 5 people on my Discord alone who can do something like this. That's how easy they could have done this event right here. And essentially how it works is they have a shop where the shop will reset every hour, and you use confetti to buy fruits, to buy items, which is honestly kind of cool. They honestly could have done that for this. Like, maybe they could, introduce a dragon fruit here, so there could be a point chance that the dragon fruit could spawn. And by doing this, it would literally encourage players to hop on the game every single hour to find these stuff, and would be kind of cool because now there's actually reason for people to play the game again because of this event right here, right? It's actually gonna be pretty nice. And what they could have also done is added some accessories to it, some unique accessories. And before you tell me accessories are hard to make, there's literally several accessories that was supposed to be for the dragon event that's not in the game. On Uzot's video alone, there's like several accessories already that you can see that he's talked about as well that they could have added for a lunar event. They genuinely could have added this for a lunar event. The accessories that are not in the game, that are, already, well, technically they are in the game, but they're not obtainable. So they are in the game, but they're only obtainable by these people. They genuinely could have added those accessories to this event, and since they're already made, they literally will no longer need to work on new accessories. That's how easy it could have been. They could have inputted these rare accessories that they already made and just aren't using yet into a lunar event shop. It would literally be super easy to do that. And that's basically it. That's literally all they could have done, or all they maybe should have done for this Lunar New Year event. And I feel like by doing that, it would have given us players a hope that they actually still do care. Instead, the most that we got was actually them greeting us with a Happy New Year in their Discord, which again, thank you, I guess, for remembering us. But still, this is such a bare minimum thing. They genuinely could have done this. They had more than enough time to prepare. If I was given a month, I would genuinely learn how to script, get people to make the maps, and I would genuinely probably be able to do something like what I'm suggesting right now, which is things that they've already done in the past before. It's genuinely so easy for them to do it, but they just don't do it. So yeah, share this video with your friends. Try to get this video out to as many people as possible, because as I mentioned in my previous videos, the only way that these games can ever change is if we ourselves decide that enough is enough and that we want to talk about how, you know, Blox Fruits should make more updates, and us giving them ideas like this might nudge them to do something, honestly. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.